Hello trainers, and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another game, another activity that you could use at your next training session. Now, one of the questions that trainers generally ask is, what can I do to have a great start to a program? How can I help my participants let their guard off? So for that, I got another wonderful activity, and that's called Cardologic. They basically use a set of questions that you can ask your participants to share. So this is how it's played. It would take you roughly around maybe 25 to 30 minutes to play this activity, but it's a very good opportunity for them to understand each other at a very superficial level. It's not too deep. It doesn't involve them to think really deeply over topics. It's just about understanding the members at one level, wherein they kind of let their guard loose and they might find some bit of commonality amongst the teams. So this is how it's played. We have around 50 odd cards out here, and each of these cards have one question written on it. What you need to do is, as a trainer, spread these cards out at the start of the activity and ask each of the participants to come and pick a card of their choice. Now this could be random, or it could be something that they might just quickly skim through, and if they like it, pick it up. That's perfectly fine. So each of them have one card when this activity begins. Now what we do is, we can actually split them into different groups of maybe 4 or 5 or 6 members maximum. Have around 5 or 6 rounds, wherein in each round the participant moves into another group altogether. Okay, so what they need to do is, they need to hold that card with them. They need not share the card with anyone. They don't have to give it to someone else, nothing. Keep the card with them, and they will be answering the same question in all the 5 groups that they form, or each of these rounds. Right, so when they form let's go into the first round. When they start off with the first round, they have the first question. For example, if you had to hear one song while stuck in the elevator, which one would that be? So don't think too much, and do not encourage the participants to think a lot. It's the first thing that comes offhand. Right, so the first song that might come to the mind, it might be Jeena Yahan Marna Yahan, okay, whatever. But then someone else in the group might also have that same song as their favorite, so you never know what might actually bring out a little bit of commonality. So all they need to do is read out the question when they are in their group, and then of course when they are done with the reading, they give out their answer. It's repeated with each group. Now this is one way of doing it. If you feel that the group is small and you can create a little bit of shuffling, a little bit of movement, let them replace or let them take new cards in each round. That too should be good. It will kill the monotony. At the same time, they will also get a new card every time. So you can ask them to shuffle cards, maybe kind of exchange it with their colleagues, anything. It's totally up to you. The objective of this activity is simply to let them let their guard off, and also build a little bit of commonality and trust with the team members. All right, so that's about it. This is known as Cardologic. It's available on Trainermart. However, if you wish, you can also create these small little cards when you are with your participants. Have around 50-60 cards with such kind of questions that deal with their personal life, something that they can actually talk about in general. Not too sensitive, not too touchy, not too personal. Right, so create these cards and keep them with you. They're also a great starting point for any of the topics that you would like to introduce. So maybe something on goal setting, you could have these set of questions or cue cards that could start off the goal setting session, or maybe time management, whatever. That's totally up to you. Each of these cards, use these cue cards as a great way to start off with any activity. All right, so this is Elroy Gonsalves, founder of Trainermart. I will see you in the next video with a new activity that you as a trainer can use in your training sessions. So see you. Goodbye.